What's going on there, YouTube? Back on the farm truck build. Sold some stuff on eBay last couple weeks, and I was able to buy some electronics. Now, nothing super fancy. I've got this kind of budget hobby wing brushed ESC. I don't know a whole lot about these. I've had them recommended to me before. I've never had one. Hopefully it's just plug and play, and we can get this farm truck out running. I have to get the body mounted, but it's going to tie in with the electronics, so I'm probably going to use magnets. But pretty much all I got to do is put some magnets on the body, get the ESC installed, plug in the motor, run wires for the steering, and hopefully we could drive this thing. So now I have a Spectrum DX3S that I've had forever, and I've used that. And the main reason I like that is because I can use it on almost all my rigs. I mean, if it didn't come with a controller when I bought it, I've got it running off of that, and I can switch through it. But the Spectrum receivers are always kind of expensive. And $20 for a 2-channel receiver is not much to them. I bought a couple off-brand ones. They were Orange RX. They're, I think, sold by Asia Tees, maybe. They're available from China, and they're orange. And they were cheap. I think it was like $8. And they work great. I've got them in a couple of my other builds. I don't remember which ones, but I was looking for those, and I couldn't find them. So now there's a new one. It's orange, and it is just Blue MX is the brand. And hopefully this works. They said it's listed off a bunch of models of Spectrum radio it's compatible with. Mine wasn't on it. I did a little research, and it said it pretty much works with all of them. So we're going to give that a shot. Hopefully that works out. I think I got 2 of those for $12. I mean, pretty good deal. And these are 3-channel. Yeah, we still have our auxiliary channel on there. Other than the antenna wire being a little bit long, they look good to me. Comes with a bind plug. But yeah, I'm going to start tearing this thing open and see what we get with the CSE. Alright guys, so I've got everything working. It looks good. I just got to figure out where I'm going to stick everything for right now. My servo is noisy. Can you hear that? I don't understand why. It's just very jittery. I may have to, I've got one of those little capacitors to plug in. Let me find that real quick, and we'll see if that smooths it out. Alright, that didn't make a lick of difference, so I took it back out. I've got lots more of these little servos now. I bought some for that little 16th scale crawler. But we just got a Tamiya can motor, a brushed ESC. Still slow. I think my problem is just the gearing. All this stuff's geared towards crawlers. This R4 even. I don't think it's gonna do burnouts, but let me tinker around here, try to get everything locked down and get the body mounted. We'll figure out how we're gonna do that. There we go. Alright guys, everything's in. The body is mounted with magnets. The battery is the only sketchy thing I've done. Like you know, I only ever run stick packs, and I've got a 5,000 milliamp stick pack wedged in the body. There's nowhere for it to really attach. It looks like a bench seat in there, and it just barely fits. The end of the wires are like folded over. So different shape battery is definitely going to be needed for this truck, but it's all in there, and the body's down, and it stays fairly decent. Not great. If I can get the thing to stay straight. There we go. So let's get it outside and see what happens. Alright guys, so thing looks so cool coming down the road. Suspension still works. Actually it works pretty well. Still not going to be an off-road machine. Just doesn't have the ride height. But it was soaking up the bumps pretty good. My steering still needs some work. I may swap out that little servo I got. I don't know. I don't even think it's Metal Gear. It's Savox, but it sucks. I've got some off-brand like Tower Pro Metal Gear micro servos. We might swap one of those out. I got to adjust my steering toe in. It's still off really bad. My magnetic body mounts are not going to work. Hitting bumps, the body kind of rattling, and yeah, but that's partially due to the battery that's wedged in there. So I still got to find a battery the right size, and hopefully a little more power. But not bad for a first test run. Nothing broke, nothing fell off. All those little scale details and stuff are still there. My license plates are still there. It's got a good layer of gravel dust on it. So I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, just a few little things to work out. I'm going to have to change the body mounts most likely. And but I got to get a battery first, sort that out. Probably going to make some kind of floorboard for it so that it protects the electronics a little better. And make some kind of battery mount out of that. But yeah, you've been working on something for so long, it's good to get it out and take it for a little spin. So anyways, I appreciate you watching and sticking through this build. We still got some detail stuff to do, but for the most part, she's running and driving, so that's a big hurdle. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next video.